Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, worship, and love for Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before our power day and night. And this is talking about Esau. He accuses us with false accusations and tries to lock us in prison, and does lock us in prison, some of them. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. So this devil's gonna try to bring the chip in on us, and you gotta I'll read it again. And they loved not their lives unto the death before the chip. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's the time we're in right now. He's going to come down, Esau's going to come down with great wrath, because he knows he has a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. These are talking about Israel, the real Israelites, not those fake rats in Jerusalem now. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and half a time from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. So this is talking about the troops coming in. When the troops come in, the Lord is going to lift up a standard against them. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman. So that Esau is wroth with the 12 tribes of Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. So this devil, he's going to come down with great wrath, because he knows he has but a short time. And it says not to love your life unto death, because if you receive that mark of the beast, you're going to be burned in a lake of fire. Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west. We're in the western hemisphere now. And his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So the devil's going to come in with his troops and try to kill the Israelites, or try to give them the microchip. Yahweh's going to lift up a standard against him. And that's going to be the mighty men, 144,000 elect men, going to turn into bright burns out here. This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. Those are the Israelites. For I will make thine horn iron. Iron is hard. And I will make thy hooves brass. and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Yahweh, and their substance unto Yahweh of the whole earth. So they're gonna thresh. I'll write it again. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh, and their substance unto Yahweh of the whole earth. Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them, which we're doing now. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So Esau thinks he's going to go in his underground bunkers, and the Lord is going to send 144,000 mighty men to bring them out of the bunkers and to put them into slavery. Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh concerning Edom. Edom are the Esau, the ones they call white people. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. So these heathen, these Chinese, these Russians, well, Russians are Edomites too, but they're all going to go against America and nuke it with nuclear missiles. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high. They're high now. They got the money. They got the everything you could want. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. So we have no power to bring these Edomites down. Yahweh is going to bring them down. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So Esau is a greedy bastard. He takes and takes and takes and takes. He'll never be satisfied. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. So they think they have all these UN countries on their side. They're deceiving Esau. With thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they eat thy bread, have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Every single Edomite in the world is going to be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So they're going to be extinct one day. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Judah are the so-called Negroes. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. So Trump's speaking proudly now, and they've been speaking proudly for a long time. But the Lord is going to bring them down to the ground. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. So Esau should have never messed with us, but he did. Now he's going to have to pay the price. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, so the southern and the northern tribes. And they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath. And the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Shephard, shall possess the cities of the south. And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh's. And with that, I want to say shalom to the elect.